A legacy fight. Dai versus Roberto Duran Jr., son of a Filipino legend versus son of a Panamanian legend. History, bloodlines, pride. Dai overwhelmed Duran Jr. and won by doctor stoppage. Now the world was paying attention, not because of his father, because of him. Before the world knew him as a bare-knuckle world champion, before the knockouts, before the belts, Rolando Dai was just a young Filipino fighter trying to survive the pressure of a legendary name. Son of former boxing world champion Rolando Navarrete, Rolando grew up surrounded by greatness, but also expectations. People didn't ask who he was. They asked if he could live up to his father. And for years, he fought to prove he could create his own legacy. Born in Parañaque, Philippines, Rolando Dai didn't have an easy path. Life wasn't glamorous. No million-dollar contracts, no celebrity lifestyle, just sweat, sacrifice, and survival. He trained in small gyms, fought in regional promotions, and slowly built his reputation as a fearless striker. Early in his MMA career, Dai competed in local Philippine circuits and Pacific Extreme Combat, where he began stacking wins and earning respect. But even then, the road was brutal. Every fight felt like a test. Every paycheck mattered. And unlike many prospects, Dai wasn't protected. He took hard fights, short-notice fights, the kind of fights that either break you or forge you. Then came the call every fighter dreams about, the UFC. In 2017, Rolando Dai stepped onto the biggest stage in mixed martial arts. His UFC debut came against veteran Alex Caceres. But the dream quickly turned painful. A severe cut near Dai's eye forced the fight to be stopped. Loss. Then another setback against Teruto Ishihara. Just like that, his UFC future looked uncertain. Most fighters crumble under moments like this, but Dai refused to quit. Late in 2017, he accepted another short-notice UFC fight, this time against Wuliji Buren. And finally, victory. A gritty, unanimous decision win. For a moment, it felt like momentum was finally shifting. Then came one of the toughest fights of his career against Shane Young in 2018. The battle was violent, relentless. Dai lost by TKO, but earned Fight of the Night. Even in defeat, people saw something in him. Heart, warrior spirit. But shortly after, the UFC released him. For many fighters, that would have been the end of the story. For Rolando Dai, it was only the beginning. After MMA setbacks, Dai searched for something new, something raw, something violent, something that matched the fire inside him. Bare-knuckle fighting. No large gloves, no room for mistakes, just fists, grit, and survival. In December 2022, Dai made his bare-knuckle debut at BKFC Asia in Thailand. 42 seconds later, knockout. The message was clear. Rolando Dai had found his sport. What followed was one of the most unexpected rises in combat sports. In London, Dai stopped George Hilliard with a brutal fourth-round finish. Then came a championship opportunity against Martin Reffell for the British title. Dai lost a close decision. Another setback. Another moment where critics doubted him. But every loss seemed to sharpen him, not weaken him. In 2024, he stormed back with a stoppage victory over Hayden Sheriff. And then came the fight that changed everything. A legacy fight. Dai versus Roberto Duran Jr., son of a Filipino legend versus son of a Panamanian legend. History, bloodlines, pride. Dai overwhelmed Duran Jr. and won by doctor stoppage. Now the world was paying attention, not because of his father, because of him. Wales, United Kingdom. Rolando Dai challenged Liam Reese for the BKB World Super Welterweight Championship. This wasn't just another fight. This was destiny. Years of struggle, years of rejection, years of proving people wrong. And after 7 brutal rounds, Rolando Dai won by unanimous decision. History made. He became the first Filipino bare-knuckle boxing world champion. A son once trapped in the shadow of a legend had now become a champion himself. Even more incredible, he and his father became the first father-son duo to hold world championships in boxing and bare-knuckle fighting. That wasn't inheritance. That was earned. But champions aren't remembered for winning belts. They're remembered for defending them. In 2026, Dai faced former world boxing champion Paulie Malignaggi. Many believed the experienced boxer would outclass him. Instead, Dai destroyed him. 2 knockdowns, second-round knockout. Statement made. Suddenly, the world could no longer ignore Rolando Dai. The former UFC fighter, the underdog from the Philippines, the kid fighting to escape his father's shadow, was now one of the biggest names in bare-knuckle boxing. It's about resilience. He lost fights, lost opportunities, faced doubt, criticism, and setbacks. But every scar became part of the journey, and every setback pushed him closer to greatness. From humble beginnings in the Philippines to the UFC, to becoming a world champion with bare fists, Rolando Dai proved something powerful. Legacies aren't inherited, they're built.
He still does that. No need to go there.